Hi everybody. So it's Monday, Cyber Monday, and these are all of the items that sold between Saturday morning and this morning. I'm going to get ready to ship everything right now, but before I do that, I needed to make a what sold video for you so you could see what happened on Black Friday weekend and see what I sold and how much it sold for. So here we go. This is an vintage Avon compact. It's got jewels on the top of it, really pretty. It came brand new in the original box. It was a costume jewelry lot that I had bought. This was in it. So you just never kind of know what's going to be in there. $16.80 plus shipping. This is a really cool item. It's a vintage, new old stock, made in the USA towel. And it has the coolest saying on it. It says, "Don't throw in the towel, work out at Women's Fitness and Personal Training." Came out of an estate that I did where there was still a lot of new items. And this was in there. It has the original tag on the back where it says made in the USA, 100% cotton. You can tell it's never been washed. This sold this weekend for $48 plus shipping. Now you have to remember, my sale ran from Thanksgiving until Saturday, Small Business Saturday night, and it was 40% off the store. Then I started 50% off the store at 4 a.m. on Sunday morning. So some of these items were 40% off when they were purchased, and some of them were 50% off when they were purchased. These are the sold prices, though, on sale for the holiday weekend, which is fine because we want to get the stuff out the door. Next, I have this vintage Monet Lariat Bolero necklace. It's adjustable, so pretty. This went for $28.80. I actually wore this in an outfit of the day video with a vintage dress that I took out of an estate back 2 years ago out of an attic in Maine, which was really pretty. Next, I have this Michael Jordan card. Found 2 Michael Jordan cards, forgot I had. Ungraded, so I'm not even going to stress about it. I listed it and it sold for $15 plus shipping. If it was graded, you could ask for a lot more depending on the grade. But I honestly don't have time to grade items. Cards, playing cards, gaming cards, sports cards, coins. I don't have the time for that. I have the kit to send out, which I got years ago, so I would be able to do that because I did buy an entire estate of sports cards. We won't talk about that. We'll talk about that on another day. Next, I sold this lot of 6 Christian Dior vintage jewelry pieces, and they're all still in the boxes. Bought these at an auction, not my auction. Went to another auction in the area, bought a big lot of jewelry, and these pieces were inside of that lot. This sold for $187.50. My original asking price was, I think, $3 something or $400. But that's fine. We're getting it out the door, and I am happy to see it go. I'm definitely already in the profit on that purchase anyway, because that was a whole lot of jewelry, and that's just extra at this point. Next, I have this vintage Kodak. It's a vest pocket camera. Look how cute this thing is. It's one of the ones that comes out like this. And I have the original box that it came in. $30 plus shipping. I'll go right back in the box like that. There we go. I have a whole bunch of Masonic jewelry. I'm going to sell it as a lot. And when I was going through all the pieces, I saw these cufflinks. They're mother of pearl. They just were worth being a one-off, I felt like. So I threw, these actually were listed this weekend, and they sold for $10 plus shipping. Sometimes you just want, if you're dealing with a lot of jewelry or even costume jewelry or pieces that just aren't, it's not fine jewelry. It's not expensive. It's not gold or silver. There's still some pieces in there that are worth one-offing. So, meaning listing them by themselves and not putting them with a group of other things. This is a lot of earrings. I can't remember how many earrings are in here. 30 pairs, maybe? Vintage to modern. They're all in a baggie. I photographed them, laid them all out, photographed them all paired up. That sold on Sunday morning. As soon as my store hit the 50% off sale, I woke up to this being bought right here. Also, this vintage adjustable Vendome ring. I wore this also with the outfit of the day video that I did for this costume jewelry company. It's pretty basic, but some fancier rings of theirs can go for really good money. So somebody bought both of these items together and paid a total of $30 plus combined shipping on them. They paid $10 for the bag of random earrings. And then they paid $20 just for this ring. I have a pound puppy. It is an original 1985. This is now sold for $6. Stitch Henschel Western hat, leather. It's got the band right here still on it, which is super important. It's a little dusty. I photographed it like that and advertised it like that, but I will probably clean it up before I send it out. You can tell it's vintage just by the way that it's the markings in it and by the tag right here. This sold this weekend for $35 plus shipping. One thing when you grab these hats, be careful because a lots of times this is moldy inside, especially if they're vintage, because they have plastic in them, and then from the heat, humidity, people sweating in them or whatever, it gets moldy in there and it's disgusting. Like, I've picked up beautiful hats before at thrift stores or at yard sales or estate sales, and they're all mold inside, and I refuse to buy them. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to deal with that. I wouldn't want anybody to sell me a hat that had mold in it. The next few items all came from the bins. If you guys remember, I did a bins haul. This cashmere sweater right here, V-neck, it ended up being a men's when I researched it, not a women's. And it sold for $58.80 plus shipping. Then the Garnet Hill cashmere turtleneck sweater that I was actually going to keep, but I ended up listing it and then it sold for $54 plus shipping. And these are all used. Remember, they're all pre-owned condition. But they're cashmere and they weigh practically nothing, and you're only paying $2 a pound at the bins. So clearly I'm doing okay on those pieces right there. This I also got at the bins in that haul, the Kate Spade glitter pouch, $24 plus shipping, weighs nothing. I probably paid 25 cents for that thing, if that. Paparazzi jewelry. This whole lot of paparazzi right here, it's all brand new, still on the cards or in the bags. It's mostly like children's style. I think it would be great for like a tween birthday party as like favors or something. But this whole lot right here sold for $15 plus shipping. I got this in a whole lot of costume jewelry I bought out from somebody. It was a boxes full of it and a lot of paparazzi in there. And I sorted it all out. I've sold some of it depending on the style or what it was. I sorted it into different types of categories. This one sold just like that. They're getting all those pieces together. This I listed this week, just this weekend, I think. Stephen Colbert book. It's new. I got a ton of books out of a storage unit and I've been listing them. 3D book and it has glasses in it, so I made sure the glasses were in there. I have 2 copies of this, $8 and shipping. Oh, I never wrote this down. I don't know how much it sold for. This is a purse I got from the bins and it has some staining on it, very light staining. There's some right there. It was all disclosed in the listing. Still had the charm. It has one little ink mark on the inside. And I showed all that, and that sold this weekend also. This is from my personal closet. It's Isaac Mizrahi, which I believe this was from Target probably originally. I got it thrifting or out of an estate. The quality is so nice. It's so thick. It's actually really heavy. You would think if you didn't see the tag, you would be like, this is from a upscale boutique. Like, it is really nice. I let it go in my store for $12 plus shipping. I won't wear it anymore. Finally, I have this Carol Reed boiled wool cardigan, sweater, whatever you want to call it, jacket. This came out of an estate, and this thing has had so much interest in it. It's been driving me crazy. The customer service for like a month and a half now on this thing. I'm like, will somebody just take the plunge and buy the cardigan? And someone did for $16.80 when it finally went to 50% off, so. Thank you. That will be gone out of my life. These items all sold this weekend, which was Black Friday weekend. These items sold between Saturday morning and this morning, which is Cyber Monday. I hope that everybody had a great weekend in sales. We'll see what happens for the rest of the day, but I've got to go pack these orders and get them to the post office. Have a great day, guys. Bye.